Hello, and welcome to the late edition of the PixelExile Weekend Post. My name is Sam, and with me, all the way from the Vietnam War, is...
Calling an airstrike on my look. Hi, I'm Dennis.
Dean is having microphone... Well, he had microphone problems, so he had to very quickly purchase another microphone.
Look, man, what do you expect for, like, a $15 headset?
Fair enough. It does still sound like you're in the early 70s, though.
Look, man, you don't understand. There's my cat sitting on the back, winding up the backpack. We're good to
go. It's like one of those old cell phones that the army used to use with the massive backpacks on them.
Right. There's actually me with the backpack on here, and one dude's actually radioing, and that's how it works.
Winding it up. Anyway, it's just us two today. Josh is indisposed, so he won't be able to join us, but that's fine. There's some news, so...
For reasons that are not PG-13.
No, I think he's just unwell.
Mm-hmm. That's what he's telling us.
Maybe. Anyway, we'll say he is. Yeah, there's some news. It's still fairly quiet, but I think everyone's remaining quiet until E3, which is only a few weeks away.
It's like another holiday.
It is. It's early Christmas.
Look,
E3's what? 4 weeks away now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 weeks until E3.
I don't normally look forward to sports events, but I can get down with E3.
Well, speaking of E3, our good friends at Square Enix have announced their plans for the things that they're going to be showing off at E3.
Quite a big list, too, and a couple of them I'm really looking forward to myself, looking at their list.
Yeah, the big ones, I want to say the big three. The new Deus Ex game, which I mean, the pre-order bonus stuff they did was not the best way of doing it, but they've scrapped that
Pre-order
anyway.
bonus stuff?
Basically, they had it so that the more people that pre-ordered, the more bonuses everyone would get.
Oh, yeah, didn't they do something like that with another game they made or something?
Well, they changed their minds because everybody was like, what the hell are you doing?
Like, I remember them doing that with, like, a cell phone game or something. The more people that bought the game, the more bonuses you would get. It's like, really? It's like product pushing at its finest.
Oh, pretty much. I mean, the big... I can't remember all of them. It was like some bonus DLC, some items. I think the big one was that the game would come out a couple of days early if they pre-sold so many copies or something like that. But they basically said, okay, people didn't like that idea. We will cancel it, and then we'll just do it. All the pre-order stuff will just come out. Everyone will get it who pre-orders. So it's good that they changed their mind on that because it was a pretty dumb idea. So is that coming? In terms of other silly ideas the Square Enix have had, Hitman, they're going to be showing off the third part of Hitman. I just shake my head. I just want the whole game. I just want to play the whole game.
Look, man, this whole episodic thing needs to die. Like, let Telltale do their terrible thing and let us do our terrible thing.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't work for big games like Hitman. I mean, I can see that they want to bring it out early, but I don't know. I haven't bought it yet. I'm not going to buy it until the thing. I mean, I've already complained about this already. I'm not buying it until all the parts are out. But
that's how I feel about Final Fantasy VII, and I'm only saying that because I'm disgusted that they're charging like full price for incomplete chapters of a game, but I don't fucking care. Forget my language. I don't fucking care if it's like 60, 70 hours per goddamn thing. It's like, look, Final Fantasy 13 is basically an interactive movie, so why not this one, right?
Yeah, it's kind of strange how they're doing so many different things, but never mind.
Why the episodic thing, though? Why has that been such a big fucking nerd boner for every company ever recently?
Extra monies. They're getting your money, but they haven't provided the entire product yet.
So really extra money?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can, for small game studio, like your early access stuff, okay, they're like, hey, we need more money to keep making the game, that's I suppose that's okay. But yeah, big AAA companies, they shouldn't need. They should be like, hey, we're going to put $50 million aside for the game, and then if it makes $50 million, cool. If it doesn't, well, we just won't make that one anymore. But I don't know. Anyway, Just Cause 3, they're going to be doing. There's some more DLC coming out for that. I still haven't played Just Cause 3. I don't want to play it at some point. So, what else are they going to show? Star Ocean, the new Star Ocean game.
I am thoroughly looking forward to that. I mean, I've never played it myself, but as someone who does enjoy RPGs, I've had a lot of people recommend it to me, so I'll probably got to pick it up.
I played 2 and 3. 2 was on the original PlayStation, and 3 was on PS2. Yeah, I never played 4.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I like them. I Am Setsuna. I haven't heard of this one.
It's, to me, from what I've seen, it looks like a soul successor of sorts to Final Fantasy Tactics. I fully intend to pick it up.
Okay.
They've got the whole spritage. Like, I don't know if you've seen screenshots of I Am Setsuna or not, but they've got screenshots and such of it up, and it definitely does look like it's a nice throwback to the Final Fantasy Tactics down to the sprites.
Oh, okay, sweet. And they're also doing some. They're going to be. I'm assuming. Have you heard of like the Square Enix funding? It's called the Square Enix Collective, where they're like, hey, we think this indie game is pretty cool. Help these guys out. And I think they actually give them some money as well. And they're like, hey, if you guys want to help us crowdsource, go for it. So they're going to be showing off 2 games. These are successful campaigns. So there's one called the Turing Test, which seems to be a puzzly first-person game set on Europa, which is one of the Jupiter's moons. And another one is called Black the Fall. Playing as Black, an obedient factory worker, you get one chance to outsmart the oppressive system, but the road to freedom is paved with puzzles, pitfalls, and manipulation.
Damn.
They also say they've got some other exciting demos lined up, but they haven't posted them as of yet. There'll be some Tomb Raider news, which I assume is like, hey, Tomb Raider is coming to PS4 in Christmas or something like that. And some other new games as well. So yeah, Square Enix has all. They do. They normally have a pretty good E3 thing.
No, man.
Their presenters are kind of boring, but I think that's just because it's it's unless you're like a not well.
Look, they're going to be hard pressed to beat last year's E3, and we all know
True,
that.
That's very true. Although a lot of that was in the Sony one.
Still, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, after that announcement last year, they got a big name to live up to.
So,
well, yeah.
I'm assuming there'll be some more. Well, I don't know. They can't really do anything. Well, 15, we pretty much know everything about anyway.
Look, man, 15's still just a rumor. The release date's gonna roll around. And it's like, here's the box. The game comes out in 12 more years.
There's no disc. They just send you the box and the fucking statue and all that shit.
Paid $200 fucking for.
No.
I paid $200 for an action figure, some cool looking art books, a movie. But I must admit,
and an anime.
Hey, look, I am thoroughly impressed with everything they are pumping out for it, but like they are in complete try-hard mode right now.
Oh, they have to be. Because if this one doesn't go down very well, then it'll just be like, meh. They'll just give up on Final Fantasy. I think at this point, apart from 14, they'll keep 14 going. But
I mean, yeah,
I don't know. Well, we'll find out at E3. It's going to be a good E3. Yeah, I mean, last year's E3 was good. And sort of the few before that were just kind of boring, but they've kind of started to ramp up again. So there might be some good stuff. Anyway, surprisingly, we actually took like 10 minutes on that, so we should move along.
Mayhaps.
Speaking of things that will be announced at E3.
That Resident Evil 7, though? Look, man, I'm a big fan of Resident Evil, to get this out of the way, because I keep saying I'm a big fan of this, I'm a big fan of that. My top 5 games are as follows: The Tales of. Everyone who knows me knows I love The Tales of. Zelda. Fire Emblem. Resident Evil. And Final Fantasy. Although Final Fantasy, ever since 13 being just basically an interactive movie, I've been losing a lot of interest in the Final Fantasy series. It's like at this point I've kind of given up on it, but and Call of Duty. But Call of Duty's a love-hate relationship. I love to hate it.
You love to hate it?
I love to hate it.
Hate to love it.
But as a big fan of Resident Evil, that was one of the games I kind of grew up playing. I grew up playing Resident Evil. Me and Devin grabbing. It's like, oh, what's this game? I don't know. It's Resident Evil. Let's play. Oh shit, son! Zombies.
Yep. Zombie dogs.
Zombie dogs. And don't forget the knockoff that was Dinosaur Resident Evil Edition.
What's the what?
Dino Crisis.
Shit, I remember Dino Crisis. I don't know. I mean, I played the first couple. I think I played 1 and 2. I didn't play 3. I played 4. 4 was probably my favorite one. I played a little bit of 5, but it just wasn't quite the same, and I didn't touch 6 at all.
You're doing yourself a service by not playing 6. I mean, in terms of a game, 6 wasn't bad, but
it's not about giraffes.
Well, let's keep it PG-13. Okay?
I still remember that stuff out there. They're like, "It's a giraffe doing something."
It's a giraffe giving head. Fucking lovely. But looking at it in certain terms, Resident Evil 6 as a game, I enjoyed playing it with my friends. We had a blast playing it, but I don't know how I feel about it actually being part of the Resident Evil games, the franchise. Cool and all, but not Resident Evil worthy. But I did enjoy the hell out of 4. My gripe with 4 is, not to be all punny or anything, but they did kind of beat that horse pretty fucking dead.
Well, and then they're like, "Oh, it's not a virus. It's a little organism that people get injected into them." It's like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, it says here that the guy that I think the head guy is going to be someone who worked on MGS5 and PT.
Yeah, and I mean that's cool. They got the PT guy from it. I mean, it sounds like they're really wanting to go back to their roots. Which let's stop trying to grab the Call of Duty thing. We've understood. Hopefully, at this point, that you're trying to get something you can't have.
Just don't bring back tank controls. That's the only thing I'll ask.
Tank controls? Got me a little confused there.
The original. Basically, when you had to turn the character to move. Like, you couldn't just move them. You had to turn them in the direction you wanted them to move and then go forward.
Oh, okay.
Don't you remember that? Yeah, way back in the day. I think that was even happened in 4 as well.
4, 2. I get it now. Okay. That's really sketchy controls.
Yeah. But this year is the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil, apparently. So
I'm really hoping they bust out all the stops.
It also sounds like they're going to release 5 and 6 on the new console.
6 is already out. It's $20.
Sweet.
Yeah, at least they're like some kind of half price where like 80% off, which is cool and all. But I don't know if I kind of want to buy them again. I kind of do, just because reasons. And I'm definitely going to buy 4 again because
I play 4 again.
I have a stupid little goal that I want to own Resident Evil 4 on every waking thing it's come out on.
Nice.
Look, man, you don't even know. 4, I think I'll have to load up my memory card on my GameCube sometime, but I think I had something like 163 clears of Resident Evil 4.
Good lord.
Basically, I got so bored with Resident Evil 4 that I tried to beat it in every waking way possible.
With like no guns, only
No
one gun,
guns, only one gun, handgun only,
not getting
shotgun only.
no hits,
Yeah, like hardcore mode.
only kill the things you have to kill.
Yeah, like knife only, which is the one that you realistically cannot complete because reasons.
But no. Oh, we'll see how they go. Yeah, so talking about Kojima. A while ago, Kojima released like a little logo for his new studio. He's actually apparently that's the character of the new game that he's creating. It's called Ludens. Apparently, he's in. If you click on the link that we'll put in, you'll be able to see he's in like a. It's kind of like a spacesuit. They call it an extravehicular activity EVA creative suit. So thinking space. Yeah, something about space. I mean, there's not a huge amount of info. From what it sounds like, Kojima is currently doing like a world tour to find a good game engine to create his game with. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be. He says it's going to be an action game for the PS4. So
I don't know. I didn't really get into too much with the whole, Resident Evil thing or Resident Evil, Metal Gear thing or any really Kojima things. I mean, I've watched people play them, but it's just something I've never played personally myself.
I played 1 through 4. I haven't touched 5 yet. I will at some point, but it looks like you have to put a lot of time into it.
Into what, Metal Gear or
Metal Gear 5? Yeah, because it's open world, so there's a lot of little side questy stuff popping up.
I mean, that's cool and all, I suppose.
But yeah, so Kojima's doing cool stuff. I mean, he's not even taking a break, really. He's just kind of being like, next game. Even though,
Considering after what happened, I mean, he's pretty chill about it. He's like, let's keep the good times rolling and all this.
I think that's what he wants to do. He's like, hey, I want to keep the fans busy and happy with more cool stuff.
Right. I mean, good on him and all that good stuff, I suppose.
Yeah. And so there's that, and I suppose we'll finish off with the thing that everybody guessed, and we knew was coming. Steam is having another sale.
Steam sale. All right, guys, that's the end of the episode today. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, there's more information than for just the Steam sale.
Well, we know when it's gonna start on June the 23rd. And
Look,
finish
man,
on July the 4th.
I'm sure every realistic person here already owns 80% of Steam, okay?
Quite possibly. And then you'll buy like another 20 games. You'll be like, I might play that one day, and you never do. I know how that runs.
It's like, damn, where did this come from?
But this is like the third time in a row that it's been leaked like a month early.
I mean, is it really a problem, though? I mean...
Oh, I know, but it's just funny that they're like, here's the days, and I'm sure Valve was like, we didn't want people to know just yet, but
look, man, Gaben gives little to no fucks, and we know this to be for true.
But yeah, I mean, there'll be games, they'll be on sale. I'm sure I'll buy some. I mean, well, at least to give me some more games to put in the video to accompany the audio I've got here, so that can't be too bad. But yeah, that's about it, really. Kind of a quiet week.
I mean, Resident Evil 7, I mean, that's pretty big.
Oh yeah, it's big, but there's not really any info about it.
Look, man, we just need to hope that Barry comes back.
Who?
Billy.
Oh, I actually need to tell me about Billy.
Look, man, Billy was a badass. He was a champion.
But there we go. All right, we'll call it a day there. Another short one. But at least we got one done. That is the main thing. I found this is episode number 7. Completely forgot to say that at the beginning. So there we go.
Yay!
Yay! All right. As usual, thanks for listening. /watching, and we will catch you next week with some more gaming news as we come, in the lead up to E3.
Yeah, I got to get back to the war, so
Yeah, I'm sure you can hear the bombs in the background falling
look,
and the napalm.
I've got to wreck Scrubs 420 plays it.
Yes, check us out on the web at www.pixelexile.com. You can, we're on Twitter as well, twitter.com/pixelexile or @pixelexile, I suppose is it as well. And Facebook, facebook.com/pixelexile1. We put funny pictures up there every once in a while.
Look, man, I just lurk on all the subscribers' Facebooks because I'm funny like that.
You should do it. And then post creepy comments every once in a while.
That's a nice cat you got there.
Who are you? Never mind.
That's a pretty looking dog. That's a good color you got in your hair right there, and you look so nice in your graduation outfit.
Wow. Right, and on that bombshell, we'll call it a day. All right, thanks for watching.
I'll see you on Facebooks.